Hi, dear viewers. So, turns out the Fool's Curse was not just randomly gifted to me by the Survivor gods, but Larissa planted it herself.
You know what I mean?
Oh, good God, no.
Did you shake? Got it.
Lunge?
Boom.
I am kind of dreading watching all of that back. I literally pushed her out of the way, injured my thumb, and she's probably like, tee-hee-hee-hee, I got him.
Lamau.
Larissa apparently got the curse from the round table and lied to us very well, by the way. Something like that I don't normally believe, but like she sold it well. So long-term speaking, my eyes are on Larissa as a really massive threat and a very social player. But I feel very fine about Victoria and Larissa. And I think that we did the right thing in looping them in on the Peter vote in preparation for the merge to come through. Because at least we can say, yes, we included you. Yes, we trusted you. We give opportunities. We're playing loosely.
I'm glad that you didn't remove us, honestly, because I think it's better that
It would have been
able to
to
stay.
be able to prove
That I was able to
Show it.
stay and write Peter and be like, I totally was never lying at any point. Because if you had removed me, you would have never known if I would have done something crazy.
Tribal was great. I was talking about it when I was voting, and I was like, I feel like it's too good to be true that everyone's obsessed with me and that everyone really likes me. And it wasn't too good to be true. It's true. But it's definitely something to be nervous about and to be a little bit cautious. I just need to be very passive with my personality, a little bit calmer, and not the main star of the show, even though I am. And obviously I'm the funniest, which is hard, but I have to just dial it down a little bit.
Well, and I really appreciate you guys like including us in that.
Yeah,
and like doing that. Yeah. Not only from like a strategy point, but just like on like a making us feel welcome.
Yeah, it's, I don't know.
Obviously,
it's like
we didn't tell you everything, so we apologize.
Yeah.
Getting a vote against me, I'm less so like mad about it and more so confused, because I think between me and Larissa, she has her connections with Green. I think she's probably a bigger threat than me at this point. And so I really wonder, like, why was my name the one brought up? I have no connections. I have nobody. I would be someone that they should work with.
So then who voted for you?
That was me.
Oh.
He was going to do it just to have one extra because he didn't know what he was going to do. But then he was
because
pulled
then in
out.
case he played idol, there'd be 2 on Victoria versus 1 on him.
With hoping that, like, with 2 people gone, that it would tie.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
The
And
whole
then revote on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you would revote, but vote.
It would have been one of us.
I literally could have jumped ship with you guys, and now you're throwing a vote at me. So I just think it was really convoluted and just like not smart. Orange just got completely decimated over here, so it's been rough. That first tribe swap just really killed my game, but I'm trying to rebuild it.
You're safe from the orange, we're both safe from the girl thing, and we're both just, I think people like us so far, so.
Yeah, and I think,
And as long as we stay tight too, then you're tight with Green.
I think honestly, you, me, Paxton,
Yeah,
I feel like we could be like a solid like little.
the Gen Z Alliance.
Jason had a safety without power. Didn't work because he didn't play right. But part of that plan was that he would be the sole hinky vote on Victoria in case something happened, and that if he couldn't do anything, that I would do it. So that's why I did it. It was insane.
I made you guys pinky promise. What was the like level of intensity?
I think she's okay. We explained to both of them kind of how everything went, but we didn't really address the fact that like she was the backup. I know people think it's silly, but all of the original Alicorns, if we stick together, we have enough votes to get farther. We know we can't stay together to the end. We're not stupid, but you got to do what you got to do if you know it's going to get you farther.
Yeah.
We're fluid, but we're also smart, and like you need to.
Right.
Yeah,
I think none of us. We jokingly made a
and,
final 7 at the like literally the beginning. We're like final 7, right? But like that.
Knowing that
No one's
that's
made
not
it.
Knowing that
No one's
it's
made
not
promises.
possible,
We
yeah,
just.
But for now, you
care
want
about
to
each other.
merge as a group.
Exactly.
And that's so
I've actually-
valid.
I'm hoping I'm solidifying some stuff with Larissa and Victoria to kind of help me navigate these next few moments in the game. My biggest concern at the minute is that I've made it this far, but what do I actually have on my resume? How many people actually know who I am? I think it's time to start making some moves. I think we'll all start to cannibalize in some way because we kind of have to. If you want to make it to the end, you've got to make moves, you've got to build your resume, you've got to actually take out the threats to have something to say at the end.
Any funny comments?
Do you feel unwell? Do you feel unwell? Like nausea?
A little bit. I am the oldest contestant here.
And how do you feel that's impacted your game out here?
I think I get a little more fatigued faster, but I think I'm holding my own pretty good. I've had a lot of really cool jobs. I tend to move around a lot, so I get bored very easily. Just like a 12-year-old kid. Attention span of a flea, but yeah, no. I currently work as a cremation technician, but not for humans, for pets. My body isn't as young as it used to be, and it's definitely being out here with limited food and shelter and in the elements because it poured today, all night last night, taking a toll on my body, so I'm recouping a little bit.
Hey guys, behind the scenes here at Marooned Season 3, where you should all apply. This could be before the commercial break, We are here sleeping on the ground. We got a beautiful place. We got everyone chattering all around me right now, and there's a lot of paranoia, but it's a lot of fun, and you should sign up. Larissa's my dog. She's been she's my #1 ally along with Maddie P. So to see her go to the other tribe is sickening, frankly. I really hope that she finds a way to scrape by and survive and make it to merge on Basilisk, because her and Maddie P, we've declared ourselves as a trio.
Yeah, I'm with you and her to the bitter end.
Okay, cool. Good.
I would love to go to the end with you, but
I would love that so much.
It would be so much fun.
And one of us has an idol. It's also nice to know that there is no idol here now at current Kusith as we stand. Taylor said he came back with an amulet from the round table. He did not clarify beyond that. At the end of the day, there are still 4 original Kusith here. If we lose, we don't need to make this harder than it needs to be.
Obviously, I recognize just the numbers that I'm looking at. I mean, it's still, 4 of y'all greens?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
And at least from the way Riley's been talking, it sounds like y'all are pretty strong. It's cool to actually hear what everybody else is about, hear what, where they come from, what they do. Even Riley, I like to hear his life story, he's very sweet. I feel kind of bad for how much shit I've been talking. Sorry, girl. Nevertheless, the Australian, Maddie, I think is my potential in. Maddie told me that he felt like he was at the bottom of the greens. I think it needs to be the people who are on the bottom of each team. Mm-hmm. Me and German, we were the ones left out, which you and Jessie, as she was voted out and you've told me you feel on the bottom. I really tried to stress how much Riley's reputation is affecting their reputation. That's the type of doubt that I need in the water. The fear that I'm trying to create in the game is that green is going to get oranged. Straight up. That's what I want them to be afraid of, and I want them to think I need to shed this reputation of the green by getting Riley's ass out of here. We can start getting cute if you want.
Yeah, no, it'll be fun. It's funny how perception works in this game, because I was looking at Taylor across the map and I'm like, I really don't like this guy, and I was just getting really, really bad vibes from him, especially from the idle hands challenge where he just scurried back and none of us got cookies, so thank you, Taylor, for that. But spending 5 minutes now just chatting with him at camp, he's actually a really cool guy and somebody I would be open to working with. So I think this twist has definitely opened up the game for everyone. The one really reassuring thing is we've still got our original 4 in Riley, Jessie, Paxton and myself. And I'm hoping, because we do have the majority, that we will be able to land a 4 vote on one of the other 3.
Our concern is if you have an amulet, I don't know what the amulet is. We don't know what power that holds, and so I think information is power. And
yeah, no, I'd be happy to share it. Though right now, I hope you understand the need for me to keep it a mystery.
No, absolutely. So.
But yeah, no, that would be a good first step.
All we know right now is Taylor has an amulet. We don't know what that amulet does. It could flip tribal out of vote. That is dangerous, especially because we've heard that Taylor and German are buddy-buddy and they are strategizing up the wazoo. And so I think, as of right now, Green needs to stay strong and not to say any name of who we actually are voting. I don't know where we're going with this. We just have to, incorporate our new wolf members and let this pack go to merge.
Welcome back. Hello, hello. New area.
Yeah, this is brand new.
Here we go. Basilisk, come on in. Kusith getting your first look at the new Basilisk tribe. Peter voted out at the last tribal council. All right, here we go. Welcome to your next immunity challenge. First things first, I gotta take back the idol. Thank you.
Take care of her.
I will. All right, once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, 6 members of your tribe will be positioned on a beam. Your job is to have the last person in the row get to the front of the line by passing your entire tribe staying on that balance beam. Then the 5th person will go, the 4th will pass 3, the 3rd, and so on, until everybody has successfully made it off of the balance beam. Once you do that, in pairs, you complete a 3-story puzzle. First tribe to complete the puzzle will win immunity. Worth playing for?
Yeah.
Here we go, let's get to it. All right, let's get into it. First things first, Kusith, who's sitting out? Jesse, amazing. There's a spot for you behind your tribe. Let's get going. When I say go, you will step up onto your beam and you are ready to go. Here we go, for immunity. Survivors ready. Go. An interesting challenge unlike anything that we've done before. You've got to use the balance and the trust of your tribe mates that you've only known for a couple of hours, maybe a day or two, and get around them. It's going to be Riley going first. You got to get off that beam and head around to the front if you fall. It's going to be Victoria trying to make their way around. Victoria steps down, got to head back. Larissa and Victoria are going to swap. Larissa gonna give it a shot now. If anybody falls off the beam, your crosser has to restart. Reminder, your hands can't go on the beam, but you're good to crouch. Riley's gonna be over top of Barney now. If you didn't know each other, you do now. Riley gotta make that transition around, and he can't do it, can't hold on, gotta go back to the start. Now you're good. Maddie's able to get past. Got to get over Paxton now. Scott trying to get around Lydia. Maddie falls off. Got to go back to the start. Scott gonna get past Lydia. Trying to step over the rest of the tribe. Helps to have long legs in this challenge. Steps over Larissa with ease. Maddie stepping over Barney. Paxton there to help him. Unlucky. Scott gets past Matt. Got to get around Jason without him falling off that beam. Scott steps over Jason with ease. 1 left. And Scott is across for Basilisk. First person to get around. Paxton steps off. The heat is on now for Kusith. Wow, a leap from Jason. Jason gonna attempt to jump once again over Lydia. And he does it. Riley touched the ground. Paxton, you gotta go back. Kusith gonna take a break. Everyone gonna step off that beam. They're gonna take a second, reassess. Think about their strategy. What's gonna work for this tribe? They have had no luck so far in this challenge. And you are good, Jason. It's Basilisk with 2 people across now. But where do you go from here? Matt falls off the beam. Victoria's gotta go back. Maddie gets past Paxton. Paxton steps off the beam. Maddie, you gotta go back. Paxton attempting to get around German right now, and they fall off together. Matt gets around. All Matt has to do is pass Victoria, and they will have 3 members across.
Don't hesitate on this one. Just go. Good.
Matt gets across. Basilisk with 3 on the beam now. Kusith still no luck. Barney gonna try. Steps off.
Right foot.
Get a little bit closer.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right foot.
Paxton with 2 people left to get around. Got to get past Barney and Taylor. Barney gonna get down. Lydia with 1 person to get past. Just has to pass Larissa. Paxton gets around Barney. Yeah. Lydia gets across. You can just totally jump. Paxton gonna try and jump. Paxton is across. It's Larissa and Victoria now. Only 2 people on the beam for Basilisk. They're gonna start thinking about this puzzle. Larissa gets across, Victoria gets across, and we are good. Basilisk gonna start on that puzzle. It's gonna be Matt and Scott. The first one's out. Kusith with a lot of time to make up. They've got 5 people on that beam still. They gotta hurry if they even want a shot. This puzzle, you gotta make 4 beams that are all the same height. A famous challenge, famous puzzle in Marooned. Good, you are good. Next pair can come out. Basilisk already onto their second. German jumps over Maddie. Gonna tango with Riley. They get their balance. Gonna try and get over him now. German doing a great job. Barney and German with an amazing recovery. German's just got to get around Barney and Taylor.
Just as tall as those guys. Just as tall. Build them up just as those guys.
Same height.
Yes.
They're going to place their platform on top of those blocks. You are good. Going to head on to the next section. It's Victoria and Jason trying to figure out this last stage of the puzzle. We've seen in seasons before of Marooned, this puzzle can be a detriment. This last part of the puzzle can be everything. There we go. German gets across, and just like that, Kusith are getting closer to being in this. Jason and Victoria are going to try something. They think they have it here.
It could be just air.
Check. Basilisk wins immunity. Safe from the vote. Kusith doesn't even get to try the puzzle. All right, Basilisk, what a challenge. Congratulations. Come on over. Congratulations. You are safe from the vote. Lydia, some emotions here. How are you feeling?
When they told me to get it, I just felt really loved, and this is how I express it sometimes. So it's been a long few days, but like a great few days.
I love that. Only 2 days in, and we're already making some great relationships. You love to see it. Almost 3. You're almost there. All right. Well, congratulations, Basilisk. Got nothing else for you. Grab your stuff, head back to camp. See you later. All right, Kusith, an unfortunate challenge for the group, and as the sun kind of goes down here, what better way to say, I'll see you later for Tribal Council. Grab your stuff, head out. See ya.
Kusith is going to Tribal once again, and I am pooped. I am gassed. This has been some of the hardest elements, and like physically and mentally, like just, it's been so challenging, so taxing. So as of right now, I just need to stay in self-preservation mode, as long as it's not me. I do want to keep it greening. That's all I can do. Everything's up in the air right now, because right now, the wolf pack is getting eaten alive wolves gotta eat, not each other. And this is not how I pictured it.
I think it's pretty clear. Like, you, Paxton,
The green.
Yeah, no,
You guys are.
you pretty much made the match.
I hope German and I can put our votes against each other at last tribal aside and potentially work together. I do think he's a good player, and you know what? If he's in my court, he'll be in my court.
We voted for each other. That's.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we just.
That happened in the past.
That's happened in the past. We're gonna move forward. Absolutely.
You're gonna need people behind in your corner.
I am tired of fighting for my fucking life in this game. It's like I am literally at the bottom, scraping. Keep me, who's a loyal player. I will have your back. You show me loyalty, I'll show you loyalty. I do what I say and I say what I mean. I don't bullshit. I'm doing everything that I can right now. I just need to make it submerge.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm cool with Taylor. I just met Barney, don't know him. Okay. I feel like he's gonna go back to purple, obviously, so yeah, my pitch would obviously be Barney.
I'm throwing Barney under the bus because I'm cool with Taylor. He's probably the only one in this game that I feel truly has my back. I don't have to worry. I'm throwing Barney because he's just gonna go back to his team of purple, and that's just more for them.
As of right now, we know Taylor has the amulet, right? We don't know what that is, and our best guess is we can't say anything to any of you three about like where things are going.
Right.
Because we don't want it to be flipped on us.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm in high school all over again. This is hilarious. But I think that like the green team is pretty strong, and we're gonna kind of keep our little four together as long as we possibly can.
I guess I'll just say this, just if we're being open and honest, is I can say from an outside perspective of just experiencing the different teams, what y'all may not know or realize yet is that I think that Riley is gaining quite a reputation for himself, and it's kind of spreading to the rest of you. But I did make the bold and unnecessary, and I will scold myself about this, move of just straight up throwing out Jerry, what's his name? Riley. We have the votes for Riley, I think.
Do we though?
I think German would do it.
I think German would throw my name because I voted for him last time.
Really?
Yeah.
I think to save him, he would do it though. Where my headspace is right now, I just am getting very frustrated because when we're sitting in a circle, if I grab a water bottle, he's like, oh yeah, I'm thirsty too. Or like if I start like taking my shoes off, he's like, oh, where'd you get those socks?
Okay, between Barney and Riley, you would obviously go for Riley.
I would, just because I have zero exposure to him.
Yeah.
And also like he's kind of soured me with the way that I've seen him act, you know? That plus the fact that I know that I'm positive he doesn't fuck with me game-wise, and if he does, he shouldn't. She said that she was between Riley and, what's his name? Barney.
Yeah.
And obviously I'd rather Riley, but like, I know you're in a different game position than me, so I will follow you. I did throw out Riley, but I've already thrown it out enough, especially in front of him, so I know to get back to him.
I want to try and play a little bit more of a dynamic game than what I've played in the past. I've been very loyal. I want to flip, but this is not the right round for me, purely because it will sabotage my game going into the merge.
As long as I stay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
So just tell me how you're leaning and we're good.
Yeah, so just so you know, Barney's going for you and German. Taylor wants to work with me post-merge, and he said he'd reveal what the amulet is if we tell him a name.
You throwing out Riley? I throw out Riley to them, yeah. Don't. Okay, but she's saying Barney otherwise.
Just do Barney and
okay.
Get to merge.
I'm fine with that.
I'm worried now that you threw out his name, they might come for you.
And that's fucking fine. I can't fucking stand him. I'm so sorry. I probably just shot myself in the foot, but who gives a fuck? I'm gonna try my best.
I really don't want it to be me, obviously. I'm willing to write down any name that you guys tell me. I'm an easy target because I'm one of 5 purple, and if they want to take me out going into merge, that's their choice. I've offered them everything I can, tell them about the other tribe, I'll spill the tea. I can find out what Jason's power is. I know it's called the Shadow Medallion. My fate's in their hands because at the end of the day, in Marooned, you do what's best for your game. I'm willing to write down the name that you tell me. In return, if you get me through one round, I'm willing to tell you the social dynamics of the other tribe, tell you who likes you the most, who's talked shit about who, and I think that's valuable going into merge. This is a cursed kingdom, and at times you're offered the chance at fortune, but many of those who seek fortune find ruin.
They are fighting for their lives 100%. So did you guys all hear the same thing from Bernie that I just heard him telling us about the dynamic?
Yeah, absolutely.
What Jason's opinion is?
It sounds like the three non-greens, as in Taylor, Barney, and German, are just like out here fighting for their lives. Like they're trying to talk to anyone, saying, please don't put it on me, put it on anyone else, and we can, like, I just want to scrape by and get to the merge.
I think we will burn bridges if we put Barney out.
I agree.
But I think
he's the sitting duck. It makes sense. It's a logical.
I think as far as it goes, he's lower on the purple tier list. I like it when they're fighting for their lives. It means that I get to make decisions that I want to make, and I don't have to, and I tell them what to do. I think Taylor is being a little antsy right now. He's feeling at the bottom. I think Barney is a little bit stronger of a player mentally. He's a little more stable. And then German, I've told German that I have his back. I don't want to vote for him tonight. If the four original greenies decide to put it on him, I will try to sway us in another direction.
What we should just put Barney, and then this way, like orange will have like 3 people at each one. And then that drops a number down on purple, and then
Purple's kind of sitting pretty right now. And I think that this Goose 5th 4 is sitting pretty right now, which is a good place to be. So hopefully, we'll see you at the merge.
Helldivers on PC. Have you played that?
I have not.
I love it so much.
All right, new Kusith, welcome back to Tribal Council. I want to start with Taylor today. So earlier today, you swap onto this tribe. It's a new group. How are you feeling about that?
I mean, at this point, it's just part of it for me. It's just more of the same, like going from one tribe where, like, clearly at the tribe swap, it was selected in a way to specifically make my original tribe the minority on both sides, which makes sense, but it's just been a fucking whirlwind for me. I went from being completely shut out of the vote on my first tribe to being thrown on another tribe where I'm told most of the people are together, so just like kind of wait to see what we choose, to then another situation like that just 3 times in a row. So it's just, I'm trying my best, I guess is what I'll say.
Absolutely. German, coming from the old Basilisk tribe as well, are you also feeling in that similar state?
I'll agree with the statement that at the swap, it was pretty much set up for the Orange tribe to kind of be picked off one by one. But based on Orange's vote, we were never united. A lot of us were left out of the vote. So I don't fully get it, but okay. I've integrated with a new tribe, I've made some new relationships, and I'm ready to move forward with those relationships.
So Maddie, on paper, it looks really good for you right now. Having 4 from your old tribe, 2 from another tribe, 1 from another tribe. Is that necessarily the way that this dynamic of the tribe is?
To answer the first part of your question, I don't think it ever really feels good. I don't feel comfortable right now, and I think if you are feeling comfortable, then you may be in trouble.
That's fair. I mean, you can never feel too comfortable in Survivor, right? Paxton, talk to me about that challenge. You know, every challenge this season between 2 tribes has been very close, often a 1 point or a couple of seconds next to each other in a finish. But this one was different about that. Why didn't it work for your tribe?
Yeah, I think aside from Scott on their tribe, like we were like cut exactly as one tribe being the smaller builds, the one tribe being the larger builds. So I think we were just kind of doomed from the start, frankly. It kind of is what it is. There's nothing we can really do about it. Like, we are all like large, strong people. And so being on that little tiny balance beam is a definite challenge.
So, Barney, we talked a little bit about old tribal lines, and it doesn't really sound like those are concrete lines drawn in the sand. As the only person from Old Alley Corn, does that make you feel a little bit of a sense of relief coming into this vote?
No. I think it's easy to fall back on the lines and go one more round, when you have the numbers, especially. But it is a fluid game, and there's a lot of powers at play, so at any time anything can happen. I mean, I'm only here because I saw the chance at power with a round table. The Dark Wizard lured me in, and well, it put me on the outs here.
So Jesse, Barney mentions, power in this game, the Dark Wizard, everything that we've thrown at you so far. And in your pursuit of power, how are you feeling about this vote?
Probably like everyone else here, I'm not comfortable, I don't feel safe. It's a little unnerving, but that's part of the game.
Fair enough. I mean, Riley, when we are so close to a looming merge, it could be any round now, you don't know when that's going to be. Do you start to think about who you want to be with when the tribes come together?
At this point, I am just always in self-preservation mode. Every tribal I've been to besides one, my name has been written down. My name has always been thrown around. It has been very stressful to hear my name written around, and with the idea that there's amulets, idols, like that is a game-changing move. That's power in this game. I feel very powerless, actually. I don't think I have a lot of power in this game, other than I have to rely on like my social connections and move forward with that. I don't know really how tonight's gonna go. I brought my bags just in case, because this tribal can go many different ways, and I'm just here to hope that I make it one more day.
Absolutely. And this season's theme has been a pursuit for power. Do you feel like this vote will reflect everybody trying to get power?
I think so. I mean, I think we are all just power hungry to stay one more day, to create something that can last longer in this game, just make it to merge. We all just wanted to make it to merge. And this so close, the power is going to be at its highest level because we are all feeding for that merge spot. So, wolves gotta eat, and I am starving!
Well, I guess it's time to see who the pack eats. With that, it is time to vote. Maddie, you're up.
This is the logical vote.
You lied to me twice to my face today.
I brought Mr. Slugworthington for good luck because, again, I keep hearing my name and I'm sure my name's going to be on parchment, and I am scaving by these votes, but fingers crossed that it's not going to be me. Thank you. All right, good luck. Hope this is not my last.
Wouldn't have been my choice necessarily, but like I always say, pre-merge you don't go against the grain, you take the easy votes.
I feel like they're going to target Taylor, who's like my number one, but I'm hoping that his amulet can do something, or he goes out, he'll give it to me.
If it's me, I did this to myself and I recognize that, and I needed to shut my fucking mouth for 2 fucking seconds. But I am hopeful that my relationship building is enough.
I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has an idol or an advantage and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Taylor. Second vote, Barney. 1 vote Taylor, 1 vote Barney. Barney. 2 votes Barney, 1 vote Taylor. Fourth vote, Barney. We have 3 votes Barney, 1 vote Taylor. And the 9th person voted out of Marooned Season 3, Barney. That's enough. Please bring me your torch.
Before I go, I heard there's a hungry wolf who can't eat gluten, and I have a gluten-free snack. Everyone, you're gonna do great.
Look at rejection, man.
Barney, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Here's your buff for redemption.
Thank you.
Head on out.
I'm collecting these.
All right, Kuseth tribe, a unanimous vote at this stage in the game. Pretty hard to pull off. We'll see what has in store for the rest of the night. Grab your torches, head back to camp. See you later.
Cursed Kingdom got me. That round table, I wanted to go. Everyone kept getting advantage after advantage. I took the temptation. I heard the sirens call and I drowned. I'm collecting these buffs. I've got every single one so far. All 3 tribes, redemption, and maybe merge. We'll see.